Eurochoppers. So without further ado, we are going to go right in that. We have here on the left side of the map, we have Team Euroshopper with Tubihes and Kreihammer versus their opponents from Dragons, Ichiroku and Epic Foul. So once again, some very creative names. I always like that stuff. So it's Zerg Protoss versus Zerg Protoss. So there's not much of a complaint about balance we can make here in any way. It's more so the choice of race, which might affect a few things. You know what would be an interesting rule? Like if both teams would be forced to have at least one random or something. That wouldn't be much of a competition maybe, but still it'd be so fun.
It's it would actually, but I'm just perplexed by the fact that it says in the chat the Euroshopper is now Albert Heijn basic, which is just hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's true though, and I actually have some products from that as well, although probably shouldn't promote, but it looks like we are going to see a fast expansion from one of the Zergs, the orange Zerg.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side of the map, it looks like we will see a spool from Ichiroku. Looks like Epic Foul is also getting a gateway, so we could see a more defensive build from Euroshopper against the more aggressive build from Dragons. Or nope, Ichiroku is just expanding as well, but just after the pool, a little bit of a safer build. I kind of like that, though. You saw the game earlier.
Exactly, you can't take too much of a risk against enemy Zerg. His pool finishes and he's going for a quick gas. Whereas Tobias is doing the same, so both players will be opening for speed links in the early game, which is kind of a given considering how incredibly huge the ramp and the area is in this map. You know, it's pretty hard to not do something like that. And Epic Foul has actually hidden a probe here to the top side of their opponent's bases, and it's getting very interesting. You know, I think something like a Zealot 4-gate is a possibility here.
It's I'm pretty sure that Epic Foul in the chat is Hubinator, because Hubinator seems very impressed by the fact that Epic Foul has 3 pylons, a cybernetics core, and a gateway at the 4-minute mark, which isn't that impressive, but I'll give you that. Cryhammer is making a Stargate at a little bit of a proxy position. It's not really, though, it's more of a hidden position, I would say. So that could do a lot of damage here, because I don't really see anything to oppose that. And it looks like Epic Foul or Hubinator is making 4 gateways, Jeroen.
4 gates indeed. Only 1 gas still. He does have, well, a bit of gas, but this will be mostly Zealots that will be warped in from the looks of it. No, actually adding us a second simulator, so there will be Stalkers included as well. Looking at the actual units, by the way, Oracle on the way for Kreihammer, which could be absolutely devastating. But we have only a few Zerglings out on the map and not much else except for the Mothership Core. So watching the production tab will be the better decision at this point. Epic Foul is kind of scouting around his base with the Mothership Core and will be making its way towards the proxy pylon, which is building right now. Oh, Baning Nest.
Yep. I'm still looking at that Oracle and being a little bit frightened for the opponent, because he's actually stacking up some Oracles and got to fly in with like 2 or 3, which can annihilate a mineral line. There is a pylon in the base of the opponents from Epic Foul, though, and it actually does have a probe next to it, and it should be spotted by that Overlord flying over it right now.
Yeah, indeed. But here comes the warp in. It's 4 Zealots, and yeah, in response we see a lot of Lings here from Tubiheis, but they don't have speed, well, yet, as in...
The Oracles could clear it up, though. I mean, if they want to, they can just send the Oracles over there. They're definitely going to beat those 4 Zealots. But it looks like right now that the Zealots are beating that Queen up. And there is a decent surround, and it looks like there will be no reveal on the Oracles, I think. Nope, I don't think so. But there's also a fight going on next to that, where Epic Foul warped in some Stalkers, and the Oracles are going to fight these Stalkers. And they will take that out. It's going to reveal a little bit, so... Yeah. I don't know if that's for the winner or loss. And there's actually a Zerg run by in the mineral line off Cryhammer, Jeroen.
Yeah, indeed. A lot of links here coming in from the other side where the Oracles could not hit. They're not doing all that much still, those Oracles, while they could clear these Zerglings up rather easily with their insane DPS. It seems like Ichiroku has just a few more links. However, the Oracles now are pulling their weight in this fight, annihilating most of the links. And yeah, Ichiroku definitely still takes the win here. The Oracles are now out of energy, so they cannot contribute to this fight. And as the Queen gets taken out, Tobias is losing pretty much all of his drones here. What's going to happen here?
I think what's going to happen here is that Euroshopper might be going down 0-3 if this continues like this, because this is not looking good for them at all. Ichiroku and Epic Fall doing such a good job of shutting the economy down of their opponents. There's even 2 Stalkers in Cryhammer's main, really picking up some probes and being extremely annoying. So good play from the guys from Double Dutch Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dutch Dragons really wiping the floor here with Team Euroshopper. It seeming like they have the better value of their products in this case. More links streaming in, still 20 more in the production tab for the Dutch Dragons, and wow, these Stalkers are kind of being uncontested here, wiping out the final probes here for Kaihammer, and the links are just cleaning up all the fresh ones that are coming out from Tubby Hayes. He finally heads into the final mineral line, takes the fight, kills the queen. He finds the last probes here from Kaihammer, and I think if these oracles continue to sit on, this will be all she wrote.
Yeah, but it definitely looks like it, and the one Void Ray also getting out, but the Epic Foul, or aka Hubinator's already camping that Stargate, and to make him happy, we gotta say that was an amazing build by Epic Foul, don't you think so, Jerome?
Yeah, quite a nice rush here with the 4 gate combined with the speed link, very strong in the 2v2 matchup. The last bases are now finally being cleaned out. Cryhammer really doesn't have anything except for oracles, which are just casually flying around, it seems, observing the carnage from the skies above. And yeah, once the final buildings get taken out, this game will end whether they want it or not.
Yep, and apart from the awesome disco from the oracles that I did see going on right there every now and then, it's gonna be game. And I mean, I gotta give great credits to the guys from Euroshopper participating. I always like seeing these kind of teams, and I mean, there just wasn't enough firepower in their team to win this one. They do go down 0-3, but I hope to see them next year, maybe as AA Basic, right?
Who knows? I really want to see them back, because we had some good times with these replays, to say for sure. It was a lot of fun.